Hey everyone, welcome back to this Small Account Day Trading Challenge series, where I take you through my journey of growing a small day trading account from just $500. And I'm excited to update you on today's progress, so let's jump right in. As of today, my account balance is sitting at $4,681.95. That's an incredible 9.36 times increase, which we started just 3 days ago. Now think about that for a moment. It's really possible to see significant gains if you have the right strategies and the right tools all in place. Today's focus is on a stock that caught my attention early this morning. At 6:39 a.m., I received a scanner alert for UAVS, where price popped all the way to $2.60 from $1.75. That's over a 48% gain in just 10 minutes. As soon as I saw that, I posted the trade alert for my mentoring clients and members in the trade group. Now let's talk about what I do next. The next step is conducting some technical analysis. I look at factors like volume, float, news, range, and those levels, and I identify price patterns. This analysis is critical because it helps us to clearly identify the strategy and plan and setup that we're going to wait for. And at around 6:42 a.m., I noticed that price started to pull back to the 20 EMA, then the 50 EMA, and then eventually it sold all the way down to the 200 EMA, which was right around $1.88. Now, I expected this pullback, but I'll be honest, it always makes me a little bit nervous when I see a price spike followed by a swift sell-off like this. So in this case, it lost almost all of its gains, and it created quite a bit of resistance during that sell-off. So we have this pre-market high resistance level, and that's critical to make note of every single time you have that. And then there's this $2.25 smart target that my Pro tool identifies for us. You can see how the price found that smart target and hovered right there. We also have all of the critical EMAs serving as resistance, topped off with a green to red trend. Now, this setup is quite different from the 3 trades that we've executed this week, which followed the 50 EMA hold and the 20 EMA reclaim strategy. But for UAVS, the strategy would be a 200 EMA hold and a double EMA reclaim, which is different from what we saw yesterday on NXU. Now, let me remind you that our strategy for today involves waiting for a reversal setup confirmed by a strong volume boost. So that's the strategy I was focusing on. If it sets up, I'll stay in as long as price holds that 50 EMA. And my exit will be at the $2.90 smart target, or as soon as I see price start to stall right around the smart target level of $2.90. And you might be wondering why I'm using the 50 EMA as my trailing stop instead of the 20 EMA, like I've used in the past several trades this week. The reason is that today's setup is based on a 200 EMA hold and a double EMA reclaim. Now, it's quite similar to the other trades that we've taken this week. This setup represents a full reversal play rather than just a 50 EMA hold and 20 EMA reclaim. So I want to emphasize how critical it is to have your tools in place, like the Smart Target tool that I provide all of my mentoring clients and pro members in my group. This tool adds significant value to our charts. Having these smart targets is pure gold. Now let's get back to the trade. I'm not using the white horizontal smart line as my stop loss at the entry point like I have in the previous trades. Instead, I'm opting to use that 50 EMA as my trailing stop loss, as well as my stop loss at my entry. Okay? If price turns around and closes below the 50 EMA, that's my signal to sell. So at 7:40 a.m., I saw that price found support above the 20 and 50 EMAs, giving us that red to green reversal signal. My entry was at $2.04, right at 7:40 a.m., with a stop loss set at $2, where the 50 EMA was. This provided me with a very low risk setup. Our trade plan was simple. Stay with the trade as long as price holds that 50 EMA, or as soon as we see price starting to stall at a target level. Now, I've talked about what stalling looks like in my previous trade videos for this challenge. So I was cautious around the pre-market high of $2.60. As long as price held the 50, I'd stick with it through that level, even if it pulled back. Now, right at the test of that pre-market high, price held the 20 EMA. So we were good to go to the next smart target of $2.90. However, it did pull back exactly 1 penny short of our target right here, which, I see that happen from time to time and it's a frustrating moment. But this is where trailing stops become very important. Even though there was a pullback, a penny shy of our target, the price held that 50 EMA and it eventually hit our smart target of $2.90. And that's where I sold all 1,614 shares at 8:37 a.m. My profit was $1,388. And I sold there because as you look at this chart, you'll see that stalling behavior, those wicks struggling right around our target. So that confirmed my decision to sell. This stock didn't have any fresh news, so I knew it might have just given us the only trade that we could capture today. And that's perfectly fine. We made $1,388 profit in just 57 minutes. So far in this small account challenge, starting with just $500 on Monday, we've taken 4 trades, 1 trade each day, and I skipped Tuesday because nothing looked good to me that day, so I didn't even trade, even though I was on charts all day long. But anyway, those 4 trades that we did take, 1 each day, brought our account balance from $500 to an impressive $4,681.95. These kinds of results are realistic, but they do require tools like the Smart Target tool that I've mentioned to you and the AI scanner that I use and that I give to my pro members. This scanner helps us identify stocks that will make significant profit moves long before they happen. And no other scanner really does that. And you absolutely need guidance on how to read charts and understand price action. And that's something that you can only learn from a seasoned mentor. And that's why I'm successful. I've been doing this for over 10 years, and I'm mentoring a small group of master traders every day. And we have a lot of fun trading exactly like I'm showing you here in this challenge. For any beginners watching this, let's quickly touch on a few key points. If you're trading with a small account, you might encounter the PDT rule, which restricts the number of day trades that you can execute in your account below $25,000. So to get around that, consider using an all cash account. And that's what we're doing in this challenge. This allows you to leverage all of your capital in a single trade. That means you're only taking 1 trade every day, and it forces you to be very picky. And like I said in yesterday's video, that can be a blessing in disguise. It provides you with extreme discipline and focus. So remember, we're very picky with the stocks that we trade and our trade selection because we only have 1 trade for the day. And that's it. Our cash account doesn't settle until the next business day. So we're leveraging our full account balance for this. And so that's all of our money, and we have to wait for it to settle the next day. So that's it for this video today, and that wraps up this first week in the $500 Small Trade Account Challenge. And thanks for hanging out with me for a few minutes today. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon for more updates as I take you through this amazing small account challenge. And if you're serious about taking your day trading to the next level and be one of the top tier day traders in the world, consider joining my mentoring program. I'd be happy to help you achieve the results that you're seeing here and really improve your game and profitability. And so again, thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, happy trading.